Happy New Year, Libra, and welcome to 2020, which should prove to be a very fascinating year. There's a lot of really big stuff happening astrologically, and I would like to do a 4-part reading for you on what is coming and your part in the puzzle that's called life. So I'm going to start with a general reading. Then I'm going to move on to look at your relationship life. And then we'll look at career, projects, finances. And then last but not least, we're going to pull out a wild card and see where your luck is going to be this year. Ooh, nice. Interesting. So this year really starts with a very powerful manifestation energy. When I look at that, it makes me feel that for those of you who have been maybe working on a big project over the last year or maybe even 2 years, really been working towards something, you should start seeing it come into reality and bear fruit in the beginning of the year. For those of you making plans to do something, please start movement. This is just an excellent energy, so don't waste it. Make a decision and move forward, okay? So we start there, where you're having ideas, putting them in motion, and then we sort of go into this more subtle energy where it makes me feel that maybe you actually do make something real that you've been thinking about, and now you have all these new elements coming in. So, in life, when we actually do create something or actually move into a new part of our life, actually manifest something, once we get there, it doesn't just stop there, right? It sort of spirals into new territory, and that looks like what is going to happen for you this year. You're an air sign. You're always on a quest, and this year is no exception, but it looks like it's pleasant. It looks like you're going to feel good about yourself. It looks like you're going to bring a lot of new people into your life as well. And by the end of the year, I love this energy. You're really going to be getting some good news. So as you travel through, the universe on this trip around the sun this year, just know that what you're putting out is going to come back. And if you are waiting to hear something this year, you should get lots of good news. And I really like this, and there's not a lot of challenges here. So enjoy. Okay, give yourself credit for what you've done, connect with others, and know that you may very well feel like you crossed some sort of threshold of something that you really wanted, but then, being human, you may start having ideas of what you want to bring in now that you're here. Let's look at your love life. Well, let's spread that up. Let's call this your relationship life. We'll just see what energies are here for you this year in connection to others. Ooh. Oh, wow. I really like this. So, for those of you that maybe have been single for a while, there's a really good possibility that some magic man or magic woman is going to come walking into your life this year and put you on the road to calmer, happier pastures, really. There's just a really good indicator, so keep your options open. If you've been looking for a while, do not feel forlorn. Don't torture yourself, because under this influence, you may not even have to try, and someone may just walk right in. And what sort of happens because of that is that you feel like a relief and like things are just getting better. Okay. In general, what this says about relationships for Libra overall for the year is please be an individual. Please follow your own path. Please fall in love with your own life. And that is going to be healing. And that may bring in a new person in a romantic way. If you're committed, it may bring in new friendship outside the relationship. The important thing is, oftentimes with Libra, there's a tendency to overgive, especially if you're a woman. And this is saying it's, just be aware of how much energy you're putting out. You need to save some for yourself and also for your own individual path, even if you are in a relationship. That's where the magic lies for you this year. And that's what's going to be healing. And that's what's going to bring in new connection to others. This looks really good. I like it. Definitely by the end of the year, there may be a situation where you're going to have to be an advocate for yourself, and it's going to work out great. But, sort of right in the middle of this is an energy that I like to call the road to recovery. So I feel like there's a potential too, on another level, for some of you Libras to do some work with healing some maybe problematic relationships, either by releasing them or working on them. But the gist of this year is magic and healing and being an individual within a committed relationship, or if you're not in a committed relationship, really loving your life and drawing in new people that way. Looks really good. Now we're going to look at projects, finances, career. Just we'll see what comes up. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. Again. Ooh, how interesting. Two of the same cards popped up for this area of your life that were in your relationship sector, but anyways, it's a little different meaning. Again, when I really pulled together the energy of your first reading about your general energies, and we started out with the Emperor, and now we have this Six of Swords, there's just this feeling of like you are going to get to a new place this year if you want, and if you're trying. I mean, this isn't going to be handed to you, but if you want to, progress into new territory, build your business, get a promotion, whatever it is, there's just this feeling that you are going to be rewarded for efforts you've been putting in last year. And you're just going to see things slowly and surely get better and better. Again, there's this like sense of movement and a sense of personal empowerment here. And what that leads me to feel is that by being proactive, empowered, working on your goals and your dreams, you are going to be successful. And of course, with that success, it implies money coming in. So you do you. I know Libras always find a way to pay the rent. We're not really talking about that here. We're talking about the meaning of the time that you spend, that you trade for earning money. It would be a good year to maybe make some adjustments if you need to for that. All right. Now we're going to pull your lucky card. This is just a special little message from the universe just for you, Libra. Okay. the universe is telling you, do not worry so much. The worry isn't happening, especially with such positive readings that we've had for you so far. Anxiety, worry, stressing out about something is not going to help, okay? And I know that you know that. We all know that. But anything you can do to relax, enjoy yourself, give your mind a break while you're working on your personal goals is where your luck is going to come in. It may be practical in terms of like if you're not as stressed out and I don't know if you're isolating or drinking too much wine or whatever, you might be out in the world and you'll see new opportunities. Or it could just be in itself finding ways to de-stress and not worry so much will just make you feel happier and lighter and somehow ignite some, luck flame in your life. But that being said, overall, your readings were beautiful. And I think that being present, enjoying what you have, giving yourself credit is a really good start. And maybe learning some techniques to not worry about things so much. Okay, Libra, Happy New Year. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please subscribe because I will be doing monthly readings for all signs. Goodbye.